All right, guys, welcome back to another New Legacy podcast. I got the lady, the myth, the legend right here, Helen Lack. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for being part of our show and tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Helen. I own a business called 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗡 Inc. We specialize in scalp micropigmentation, also known as hair tattoo.
Okay, so let's take it from the beginning. And also, I have the SMP, scalp micropigmentation. That changed my life. If you guys don't know what that is, it's actually like a pigment that goes on top of your scalp. It kind of mimics the hairline look, but it's not like overly expensive like a hair transplant, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so where did you were you born in the U.S. or where did you come from?
Born and raised in Oakland, California.
Okay,
Yeah.
so growing up, was it like what was the situation like growing up for you?
Um, I mean, it's brought up by two parents immigrated here
Hmm.
from China, um, and they raised all five of us. There's five of us. I have a sister and three brothers,
Hmm.
and I'm the fourth oldest or youngest.
Oh wow, was there any like challenges you faced being an Asian American in the Bay Area?
Not really. I think the Bay Area is like we're really, how would I say it? It's diverse.
Hmm.
Everyone gets along, and it's a really good upbringing for us. Definitely, I honestly can say that I have a really good childhood. My parents, they were really hardworking as well, and they really took care of us.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a blessing because not a lot of like the families out here have maybe like the
Mhm.
two parent household. A
Correct.
lot of
Correct.
people grow up with maybe missing their father,
Yeah.
things like that. Uh,
I
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think also like my dad, like of course, he's the man of the household, coming from an Asian culture, right?
Hmm.
And then he's always preaching about how family is really important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
so
the one thing about growing up, I have Asian parents too as well, and we're Vietnamese,
yeah,
but they don't really show love.
they
Is the same for
don't.
you?
Yes, it's like tough love all the time. It's like hugging them is like
Yeah.
it's weird, not even saying I love you or anything like that. I mean, maybe when I was younger, it was easy for my dad, as a daughter or female and stuff, hugging my dad and stuff. It was easy, but as you get older, it's like, it's different. We don't really hug. We don't really say I love you or anything. They show it by different ways, like, did you eat yet?
Hmm.
Right? Did you eat yet?
Yeah.
Or like, are you hungry? They show those kind of love. So
Do they bring you like a bowl of fruit randomly?
yeah, you know what? My mom sometimes do.
Hmm.
Now I gotta think back. Yeah, there's like a lot of different ways that, she showed love. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which like school did you go to around here? Like middle school? Elementary school, middle school, high school.
So, the name of it.
Hmm.
So I went for elementary. I mean, throughout high school is all in Oakland. So I went to Bella Vista,
Hmm.
and then after that I went to Edna Brewer, and then I got transferred over to Westlake. Don't ask me why. And then I went to Oakland High. Graduated from Oakland High.
Wow. Did you like go to college after that
I
or?
went to college, took general classes and stuff for a couple of years, and so you know, it's just not for me.
It's not for you.
Just not for me.
Wow.
So I just went working into the beauty industry.
Oh,
You
what?
know, I said I just started working in the beauty
Oh, beauty
industry.
industry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you have a 9 to 5 before that or?
I have a 9 to 5. Yeah, I have a 9 to 5 job, just selling beauty products and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what I
what
do.
what was the journey to get here?
Okay. So that's like kind of like a high school job that I mean, after high school that I work at a
Hmm.
beauty supply store, right? But before opening my business, Hybrid Inc.,
Hmm.
I was working at a corporate job processing health insurance.
Hmm.
And gosh, I think I've been there for almost 6 years. And I was just tired of the corporate life. It wasn't a steady income.
Hmm.
I mean, it always feels good to have like a steady income. Every 2 weeks, you get a paycheck and
Yeah.
stuff. You know what to expect, right? You do your hours and you calculate it and you know what you're gonna get.
Hmm.
But I guess I was just tired of like, just reporting to someone,
Hmm.
or the time and meeting quota and all those kind of stuff. Like, I was just tired of it, and as always, you work at a corporate office, there's always going to be gossip, you're always going to try to step up and apply for a better position and stuff like that. And, sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't, and you get disappointed. And, just one day I just decided to, you know what, it's time. I feel like I always have that entrepreneur mindset as well. So too, during COVID, I imported products from China, and then I slap a bit my business name on there, whatever that name is. Oh God. And then I was selling it on Instagram. I mean, I was selling it, and I would hire like makeup influencer, and I would send them the product, and then I created a code for them, and if anyone used their code, then it's like a payout for them, that percentage.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I always have like a entrepreneur mindset as well.
Was it from like your family, or is it?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually. My dad actually owns his house painting company for many years, many, many years. And he did a really fantastic job on it.
Yeah, I think like a lot of Asian family, they have like a will to like have their own thing.
Yeah.
They always like I want to have like this entrepreneur mindset. It's always there.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, what like kind of mindset did you have to go through in order to like take away the stability? Let me start my business. Were you scared, or like were you just like,
Yeah, I was. I mean, I was excited, scared at the same time. And of course, there's nights where I stay up and keep questioning myself, am I doing the right thing?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
I mean, I started my business. I felt some of those nights too.
Right? It's like, it's because it's, you have to think about your situation. I have 2 girls as well, so too. So, I got to think about them and how it's going to work with them and their schedule.
Wow.
And me trying to balance. I mean, I didn't open Hybrid Ink and just quit my job right away. I actually work for 9 to 5, working overtime as well, so too. And then 5 days a week. And then I would, work on Hybrid Ink. I would work from 6 to 2:30. And then I would and then I would go to the studio at 3:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, that's the hustle. A lot of people.
That is the hustle. That is the hustle.
A lot of people think like you just jump into it, or like whatever. But you fund it all yourself. Did anyone help you, or?
No, I fund it all myself. The only thing that I didn't fund, because there's total of 3 classes of SMP that I took. Right. The last class that I took, my parents actually funded for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you're lucky, but you put in the hard work already.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a hard journey, but I wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't change it at all, because I think because of the road is really, rocky, and there's always going to be good days and bad days, and you just got to go over that hump, and just ride it through. And I wouldn't change it, because if I change it, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And is like, as a woman, is it like really hard to put all that pressure of the business on you, or what do you think on that?
I actually don't. I never thought about that. I never thought about like, oh, I'm a woman, I got to prove something. Like, no, I never had that kind of mindset.
Wow.
No, I just wanted, this is what I want to do, and I just went for it. I went hard on that as well, so too. So. Like,
was there like a turning point where you're like, okay, if I don't chase my dream now, it will never happen?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think honestly, I feel like I play it safe. I was working my 9 to 5 job for 2 years before I completely quit, until I know for sure, because of course, we all want to have insurance. I mean, like, insurance as in like making sure we have a backup plan, right? And in case it doesn't work. So I guess I let it play out for 2 years, and that's when clients start coming in, people start booking and stuff, and I have to fit them in on like a random Tuesday or a Wednesday or whatever, and I have to work that day. And that's when I realized it's time to quit.
Wow.
It's time to go.
Was it like the income from there double your current 9 to 5?
Oh, I think it's triple.
Oh.
It's crazy. I mean, like, I would never like imagine like the amount that like I can make in a
Mhm.
month or in a year, compared to my 9 to 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you like? How did you like feel when you had that first taste of freedom?
It feels good. Yeah, it feels good. And you gotta just sit and think and really be proud of it.
Hmm.
It's like, I feel like I was going somewhere and, making it, but not where I want to be.
Hmm.
But at the same time, just feeling proud of myself.
Did you feel like you're gonna be like when you thought about like owning a business, something like that? Did you like think, oh, I was gonna be a SMP, like
No,
service? No,
no,
no.
no. Okay. Like,
So
what did I want it to be a
y-
SMP artist like right
yeah,
away?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
No, I didn't. So, okay. So I'm glad you asked that question.
yeah.
So I know that I want to do something,
Hmm.
but I didn't know what I want to do. So
Mm.
it's crazy because there's a lot of like, females that do like permanent makeup, like eyebrows and stuff like that. And so I was like, you know what? Let me tap into that. And one of my close friend actually do it, and her work is amazing.
Hmm.
And so I was like, well, I can't beat that. She does such a great job. Like, how can I guess, overshadow her or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, so then I guess one day SMP just pop up, I don't know, just out of nowhere on my social media.
Hmm.
And I was like, well, what is this? Never heard of this before because I never hear anyone talk about it. I don't know anyone that
Right.
does SMP.
Hmm.
That's a crazy thing. And so I reach out to the person that does SMP, and
Hmm.
I just asked him if they do training, and he said yeah, and I'm like, okay, like I want to book a training.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Wow.
That's the start of it.
It's like a lot of people think like, oh, if I start a business, it must be my dream business or so.
Hmm.
But I think you kind of found like a niche and an opportunity,
Correct.
and that's like not talk about enough. Like if you
Yes.
see an opportunity, you gotta take it
Yeah.
because I mean SMP is like still a very new thing.
It's so new and it's not talked about.
Right.
I think that a lot of people don't even want people to know that they got SMP.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know why. I don't know why. Do you feel that way?
For me, I don't
Yeah.
care anymore. But
Yeah.
when I first got it,
Yeah.
I mean, it went through a breakup.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
transitioning. Like I'm
Yes.
sure this
Yes.
is similar to a lot of your clients.
Correct. Correct.
And I was like, let me just reinvent myself.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know why, stress from the military
Yeah.
kind of took my hair away. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm still claiming it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I was like, damn, what can I do to make myself look better?
Yeah.
Like fast,
Yeah.
Because I think, I don't know, you gotta, looks
Well,
matter a lot. I don't know.
yes, of course, of course. I mean, like and the result is instant,
Yeah.
right? You see
Yeah.
the result
Oh,
just like
absolutely.
that,
That's how they got me. That's how they
So
got.
exactly, exactly. So this is why I mean, like I said, I thought, I did took training on brows. Don't
Hmm.
get me wrong. I mean, I try to be a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
At one point, I did. So I took SMP training first,
Hmm.
and then I was like, you know what? I want to be a one-stop shop. Let me go take a brow course. I took total three brow course
Hmm.
to tell myself that, yeah, it's not for me.
Wow.
Yeah. So I spent money on it,
Mhm.
right? Do I think that is a waste of money? No, because I invested into myself, and I realized, hey, it's not for me. So I'm gonna go back and focus on SMP.
Mhm.
Thank God my brothers are bald. So because they're bald, I'm able to work on them.
Yeah.
Mess it up, and they wouldn't even care because I'm the little sister. So, but I was able to work on them, right? And then also my brother-in-law
Mhm.
have hair transplant, right? Because SMP also help with people that have a hair transplant scar. It leaves scars,
Yep.
right?
Oh,
And
I've
yeah,
seen it.
exactly. You see the football scar
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, in
thing.
the back of the head.
Yes, and then they also have like a new technique where they kind of pluck it from the back of your hair.
Mhm.
It's going to leave scar, and if you get a good doctor that does it, perfect. Then you can barely see it, but a lot of times it leaves scars. So my brother-in-law got it done at, I don't know, at a company many moons ago,
Mhm.
and so he asked me if I could camouflage it, and I was able to work on it
Right.
as well, also too. So thanks to them. you know,
Yeah.
to my family, you know, my brothers for being like a model for me, you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know.
I mean, that's family first, you know,
Exactly.
like Asian family,
Yeah.
very like close knit.
Yeah.
But question, like,
Yes.
when you this is how they got me with the SMP, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, let me just try this out, free consultation.
Correct.
So I went and he put the little line on me and
Mm-hmm.
the dust, the powder dust.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm talking about? I don't tell them the process, but
I okay, I don't do that though. I
Mhm.
know that's so my wait, okay, so I don't do all the whole spraying thing and stuff
Mhm.
like that. I, you know, what happened is with my consultation is they come,
Mhm.
right? And then I they'll talk about, you know, their situation, and then I'll map it out for them if they want me to, or I show them pictures, you
Mhm.
know, what I can do for them or what kind of hairline they're looking for. Some people like it natural, some people like the edge up look, the barber
Mhm.
you know, the barber edge up and stuff. So it depends on what they want and stuff. And then, you know, as a female, you know, we know what looks good on men.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we know what looks good on men. So, you know, I'm honest with them.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, so that's how I do it, my calls and stuff. And keep in mind that, you know, it's you know, I got to see them a couple of sessions. We got to make sure our vibes are good as well. So too, you
Mhm.
know, because the clients are coming to you like, you know, they don't feel confident in themselves. You know, they're going through something or whatever, and they want you to make them feel good.
Yeah.
You know, so they trust you. So you got to make sure that you deliver the result that they want. And remember, they have to wake up every day looking at themselves. So this business, there are some pressure.
Wow.
Yeah, there are.
I mean, when I got mine, it was like I was just instantly happy.
Yeah, yeah, because the result is instant,
Right,
right?
right. It's not like a
Right.
hair transplant where
Yeah,
you like suffer and you can't work and things like
correct.
that.
Yeah.
But you know, what kind of like, you know, like, do people prefer more of the natural look, the lineup look, or like from what you're?
I think they prefer more. I mean, with my clientele, they want it natural. Obviously, they want it to look natural. They don't want people to know that they have it.
Mhm.
But I would say a lot of time they like that. I call it the hybrid hairline, where it's like kind of line up but broken at the same time. But
Mhm.
that's my word for it, though. So yeah, so you know, it's everyone have their own preference.
Is that
So.
where you got the name for your business?
No, it's kind of so how I got the name for my business is because remember I wanted to be a one-stop shop, right? And that's why I took a eyebrow course and stuff and lip and eyelash extension and everything. And that's when I thought of the name
Mm-hmm.
Hybrid
Mm.
Inc. Because it's a, you know, it's hybrid. We know what's the definition of hybrid, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's how I thought about it. And then my logo, do you realize about my logo as well, so too?
No, no.
No? Okay. So if you look at my logo, it actually have a Bay Bridge
Mm-hmm.
and a needle.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
that's
love that.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
question.
Yes.
So, there's a lot of people out there that wants to, you know, maybe like take a step towards, you know, getting like their eyebrows or like, you know, certain thing work on their body,
Hmm.
but they're just like scared, like the judgment of other people, things like that. What's your take on that?
I would say if you just go for it, if that's something that you want to do, because the result is instant, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of my clients tell me that, you know, some of my clients that opt into my system, they would come back and and once they got the procedure done, they actually told me that they should have done it sooner.
Oh yeah, even for my hairline, I was
Yes,
like, should have just
right?
shaved my head sooner and just own it, and then
Exactly.
like
Yeah. Because you know, you're gonna waste time feeling that way. If you're feeling like this already,
mm-hmm.
you know, and you can easily fix it
Yeah,
or like improve yourself, why not?
right.
You know, it's like it's there for you. You just gotta go for it and not be scared. And consultation are free, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Like it's just like how soon do you want to look and feel better,
exactly.
and not
Exactly.
only like the look, your life just opens up with more
Yeah.
opportunities.
I mean, with so many clients that I did, honestly, like each session that they come back,
Mm-hmm.
I could tell that they feel better about themselves each session.
Did they
You
tell
know?
you like about milestones and stuff that they hit?
Oh God, like milestone, like what?
Like they're hitting their goals and stuff like that? personally?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I have a client. It's so cute. He's young,
Hmm.
and after he got his SMP, then he met a girlfriend. Then he have a baby. He got married and everything. It's like it's crazy, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it's cute. I mean, maybe I don't know. I like to think it's the SMP. But just seeing it from afar, on social media, it's
Yeah,
like I'm happy for him, to see that. And I also, it's SMP is not just for men;
right.
it's for women also too. Women that are dealing with like hair loss,
Hmm.
postpartum hair loss, after they have like certain surgeries or certain medical condition that they have, that causes them to lose their hair.
Hmm.
Like I make it comfortable for the ladies to come see me because I feel like SMP is so known for men that people tend to forget that it's for the ladies as well, also too.
Yeah, I mean, when I first got mine like 3 years ago, I didn't know ladies had it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and some people are like scared of like the hair thinning,
Yeah.
things like that.
Oh, 100%. Me too. I even got
You
SMP.
do?
I do. I have it. I actually have it on my temple area and
Uh-huh.
my crown area because I'm short.
Yeah.
I'm short, and like when I'm at the supermarket, I feel like they're staring. If anything, I'm like looking back and I'm like, I know they're staring at my crown.
Oh
I
my
know
God.
it. So I have like my student. I
Uh-huh.
train also too, right, for
Yeah.
SMP.
Yeah.
So I have my student do the back of my crown. I also have my artist
Hmm.
Jules do the back of my crown as well, also too, and then I have her touch up on my temple area as well, just to darken it to make it look fuller.
Hmm.
And do you know how good I feel about it? Like I feel great.
Hmm.
Just having it done, knowing that there's a shadow there if I tie my hair up or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do need a touch up at this moment. But it's for the ladies as well, so too. And I'm telling you, when it comes to women hair loss, it how would I say it? It's a confident thing, right? We
Mm.
lose our confidence. We
Hmm.
don't feel good about ourselves. We
Hmm.
don't want to go out. We gotta listen. We gotta do the powder. We gotta do the hair topic. We
Hmm.
gotta do a lot of stuff just to camouflage our scalp.
Yeah.
And then and I feel like SMP is just there. It's instant. Like, let me help you, ladies.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Like, I mean, for me, like when I got mine done, I literally picked up a different identity. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like you just feel
Exactly.
fresh.
You feel like reborn.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, like you feel good. You feel like you could conquer the world. I don't know, but
Yeah. I think that's like, I don't, I mean, hair transplant, you have to fight a lot. Like, you have to
yeah.
like put more chemical in there to keep, like, from falling out more or things
Mhm.
like that. It's just a lot more. It's a lot more expensive too.
Mhm.
And it's like, I was like, damn, probably gonna fall out later with more stress anyway. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I mean, I'm not a I mean, if someone wants to go do the whole route of hair transplant, I'm
Mhm.
not against it. I mean, if you want to, go for it, but it's like it's pretty it's pretty crazy. The process looked crazy to me. I don't like how it looked. I seen it in person before.
Mhm.
I don't like how it looks, and it's not 100% guarantee,
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the
right?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but with SMP,
Mhm.
if done correctly by an artist, the result is instant,
Mhm.
and it take a couple of sessions. Yeah, and it's you don't gotta wait like a hair transplant. I think you gotta wait like 6 to 12 months or something to see whether or not it's effective for you or not.
Yeah, and a
And
lot of time people get infected and
really,
yeah,
oh, okay. I mean,
like
I'm
the
sure that could happen and
hair
stuff.
tra- it's just like a more vulnerable process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I have people that have hair transplant,
Mhm.
like they don't have a full set of hair. I mean, they do, the hair do grow,
Mhm.
not all of them, but then when they don't, it looks sparse. So they
Mhm.
come to me
Ooh.
to get filled in anyway. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I cater to not just bald, but people that also have hair transplant,
Yeah.
you know?
Do you think a lot of like bald people are like executive or stuff like that, or a lot of stress? What's your take on bald people?
Um, I have so many like bald clients that come in and they have like different position in companies and stuff. I have CEO,
Mhm.
police officer, firefighters, like coaches and just entrepreneurs coming in and stuff. And you'll be surprised, like who have it. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So
It's like a discreet, like even like my family don't think they don't even know I have it.
they don't?
No.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny because my client actually told me that, they would tell me that, that people don't even know they got it because
Yeah,
it's so natural,
yeah.
and I feel like it's how many sessions do you have?
I think 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it goes by, you have to set a foundation,
Hmm.
right? You have to set a foundation, and in the second session you go a little bit more dense,
Hmm.
and in the third session, it's the perfecting session just to make sure it looks good,
Hmm.
you know? And a lot of my clients will come back and tell me that, no, like, a lot of times they don't know. Maybe 1 out of 10.
Hmm.
If someone's staring so hard at you that they can tell you got it, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
they got that ego eye or something like
No,
that.
no one has ever like, oh, you have SMP.
You know what? I'm sitting right here, and if you didn't tell me, maybe I wouldn't know too. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
I got it like so like faded natural,
yeah.
and then like the only other person was like Jason Stone. He was like, "Oh, you have it." I was like, "Yeah, you
What?
have it too."
Oh, okay. It looks good. It
You
looks
know,
really good on you.
it's
Yeah.
like a new chapter every time. Like I don't know, like it's such a transformation process. Like you're doing more than just a service. You know,
Correct.
you're giving them beauty. You're giving them their confidence back. You're giving them their wings back.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel? Like,
It feels really good. And I feel like that, my business really motivate me.
mhm.
All my clients, each clients have a story.
Yeah.
Each one of them is different, and every time I complete their SMP procedure, it's like it motivate me to do better,
Hmm.
and I love it. I love it for them,
Wow.
and it makes me feel good also too,
Yeah.
knowing that, I changed a life.
Yeah. I mean,
So
even having that guy you said having a girlfriend and a family from that,
yeah,
that's crazy. Probably could never
crazy.
do it without the confidence though.
Yeah.
It's all about the confidence.
Exactly. I think, you want to,
Mm-hmm.
when you go out into the world, you want to feel good.
Mm-hmm.
You want to look good. You want to feel good, and that's the thing as well. So, too, even like my weight loss journey, it's
Oh,
like,
let's talk about
yeah.
that. I didn't even know. I thought you were
Yeah,
born
yeah.
this beautiful, you
No,
know?
God, I wish. When I was going through my weight loss journey,
Uh-huh.
I was like 40 pounds heavier. Oh my God. Are you gonna show this picture to the picture of my before?
Probably on a reel, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Like I was starting Hybrid Inc.
Hmm.
And as I start focusing on my business and stuff like that,
Yeah.
other company would reach out to me to do like a video or or sponsorship and stuff like that, and I would have to record videos for them,
Hmm.
and when I watch back when they play back that video, I'm like, oh my God, I don't like how I look. I
Hmm.
just don't. And so one day it just snapped, and I was like, you know what? I need to improve myself.
Okay.
And then so I start going to the gym.
Hmm.
And of course, when I go to the gym as a beginner, I don't know what to do, right? I'm just over here like walking on the treadmill and stuff, and just walking around and seeing what people do, seeing people like lifting weight and stuff, and I don't even know, I'm embarrassed. I would stop, and I would go and stop, and I would go.
Yeah.
Then, like I said, and then you see your clients coming in, and I have like bodybuilder coming in, right? And I have, like I said, I have all type of clients come in,
Hmm.
but the bodybuilder, the people that go to the gym and stuff, like my clients motivate me too. Not
What?
just, I'm not just here to make them feel good.
Right, right,
Like
right.
if only they know, which I'm sure they do,
Hmm.
they motivate me as well because each one of them have a story,
Yeah.
and so they motivate me to go to the gym. They give me tips and tricks on what to do at the gym.
Hmm.
And I just went for it. And I don't know how, like, when you start seeing progress and you start seeing pictures and you start liking, looking at yourself in the mirror,
Hmm.
I just feel so proud of my journey.
Did you have to go on any specific diet, or was it just the gym?
I was on a calorie deficit.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I stick to that for like a while. And then after that, I knew that I have to do something different. So I
Hmm.
hired a trainer as well. Shout out to Ray.
Hmm.
He helped me a lot as well. So too, and I'm still working with him as well. He's my trainer,
Hmm.
and also my artist. Jules, she's a gym rat also too. So she really played a part in my life on my fitness journey, not just business wise, but also fitness. So when you see all these people, like I don't know how you feel, but when you surround yourself with people that that really work on themselves,
Yeah.
you want to be one of them as well, so too. And so I think that's what happened. My mindset just changed and focused on myself, and then you start seeing the progress, and you're like, wow, okay, I'm nowhere where I want to be yet, but I'm happy.
Yeah. I mean, you look amazing. Just FYI, I've seen a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't care if I get canceled. I don't even care.
So I'm happy. That's my journey.
Yeah.
And it's crazy when people send me pictures and stuff like that of how I used to look like. I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's so me. But
did you pick up like for me when I had a transformation too? I was like,
yeah.
like I was actually a lot uglier than this.
Stop.
But I don't know. I pick up a whole different personality.
Yeah.
People like supporting me, and then I started leading them in certain things.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's like I couldn't do that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I think so too. I mean, when I was going through my weight loss journey, also like, some people might think like you start posting pictures of yourself, right? Because you feel good. You want to, you're motivated and you're disciplined as well. So too. And some people might think that, hey, you're just showing off and stuff, but you're really not.
I like that.
You're really not though.
Tell 'em.
It's like I feel good about myself. Why not? It's my progress. I'm gonna show it off if I want to. Like, they probably say, "Oh, you're thirst trapping." Like, how? It's only thirst trapping if they're not doing it.
Right,
So
right.
it's like it's how people see it. People are always gonna find something negative.
Oh,
that you do.
100%.
Yeah. So it's like I don't listen to those. I'm happy where I'm at right now. So if anyone have something to say, like, don't look at it. Don't follow me,
Yeah.
but also like going through this transition of like, my weight loss journey and stuff, it's also good for my business as well.
Me too.
Right? Yeah.
The best marketing is me just posting me at the gym, and
yeah.
I was like, damn, what the heck's going on?
Exactly, because I learned to appreciate the people that actually go to the gym and work on themselves now.
Right.
Like before, I don't know, like I don't gym. I don't really know anything, right? But now that I see people, like I follow people that goes to the gym, I realize that a lot of entrepreneurs actually go to the gym.
Yeah.
Because they're working on themselves. It's a mindset thing as well. So too, you got to feel good, and I represent my business. I want to feel good. I want to look good. I want to make sure that my client trusts me enough as well. So too, because you represent your business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you got to look good, feel good.
Have you been on a podcast before?
No.
What?
Why?
Damn.
What?
You could speak.
What?
No, for real. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Like
I'm a chatterbox.
Okay. Question. I have a
Yes.
question. So, different type of gyms, right?
Yeah.
Different prices or so.
Yes.
I hate going to Crunch, and I hate going to like Planet Fitness 24 hours. It's just the energy is not good.
Yeah.
Like, what's your take on that? You have a take on that preference?
Okay, so I've been to a couple of gyms, like really nice ones. Some are like content, like they have a lot of content creator, but those gyms are, people really care about their fitness, and then when I go to like City Sport is one of them. I really like it too because it's like it's more community.
Yeah.
It's a community thing, and it's like, people are a little bit more friendlier there, to be honest. I feel like it. That's just my take. And you see this more similar face over there. And but the thing is with the what do they call that? They call it there's a word that they use, commercial gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah. You got it.
So they call it the commercial gym, but I honestly feel like we all have a goal. Like we all here for the same reason. We want to look better. We want to feel better, So, but when I go to a more upscale gym, it's like, I feel like people are more serious, which they should, But that's my take on it.
Yeah.
It depends on where you're at.
I mean, I did start out like, the beginner gym.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I really need to push myself.
Correct.
So I gotta just pay
Correct.
more, pay
Correct.
and just the, like you said, the environment.
Yeah, the environment is completely different. When I go to like more of an upscale gym, oh, you gotta fit in. You have to fit in with them, at this point. When I go there, I better make sure my gym clothes are on point, the socks and everything is it, like, making sure it's nice, because you're trying to fit in, right? So it's just like in general, like people you hang out with.
Right.
Right? You just gotta fit in.
And like they said, if you hang out around with like 4 successful people, you be the 5th one.
Correct. And then if you hang out with 5 broke people, you'll be the 6th one.
Exactly.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
So
it's like a, you always want to reach up, not down.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So I mean, it depends on my mood. If I feel like, I guess, like if I feel like I just want to do a little cardio, then a commercial gym, right? If I want to like really like do the weight and put in the work, yeah, I go to more of an upscale gym. And my trainer, we're at like a more upscale gym anyway.
Yeah. I mean, fitness is like the core
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
Correct.
And if they don't have it, they feel like depressed or something, or even just negative all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just like the routine for a lot of hyper successful,
I
also
think so.
entrepreneurs.
I think so too. I think that like there's days where I wake up and I don't even want to go to the gym, and but then I have to go to the gym, because I already paid for the session already too.
Yeah.
But I just push myself to go, and once I'm done working out, it feels so good. It's so good.
It's like you just feel like you can conquer the world.
Yeah, for sure. Then I gotta hit my protein.
Oh.
And that's another thing.
That's another thing.
That's another thing.
Yeah. I mean, do you have like a meal prep or anything like that?
I used to when I was like, doing the calorie deficit thing, but now I'm just trying to hit the protein.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're a leader too.
Yeah.
And you have a team, right?
I have an artist that's under me, and I have to, she look up to me.
Yeah.
I have to be that leader for her. So I have to guide her.
What's your, like advice on keeping calm under pressure? I know business, it's a game. It's like this.
Yeah.
Whether it's financial or whether it's like, your mindset, how you feel, your energy wise, how do you do it?
Being calm. It took a long time. I mean, you just, honestly, I feel like I learned how to meditate, and just really, you can only control so much.
Yeah.
And that's just how I stay calm. You can't control everything. You can only control what's in front of you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you've been doing this for what, 5 years?
Almost 5 years.
Yeah. Most business don't even make it like the first year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in the world only like 20% out of 100 is winning. But I feel like sometimes you're on the winning side for so long, you forget that people are struggling out there.
That is, I mean, you know what it is with me is that I don't have a plan B. There was never a plan B, and so, and when you don't have a plan B, you're just going to have to keep pushing it. And there's days that I don't, and there's days that I thought about, you know what, maybe I'm just going to quit, or maybe I'm going to go find like a 9 to 5, back to that 9 to 5 job. But it's like, but I already put in so much work. Am I really going to let it go that easily? No, I'm not going to do that. That's an investment there.
Yeah.
I can't just let my investment go like that.
Yeah. So I see that, you build out your Instagram. It looks amazing. A lot of people that are, service-based, things like that type of business, they don't really build out their Instagram. They just rely on word of mouth. But you do a phenomenal job at putting your message out.
Thank you.
And there's one thing that we talked about before. I thought it was pretty cool because, like, you like it to look natural.
Correct.
A lot of people, like, they use crazy filters, things like that. Can you tell a bit more about that?
You mean the work or?
The work of the SMP and the
I
video
don't,
content.
yeah, I don't even know how to filter those
What?
I mean, I know how to filter myself, but for SMP, it's like, this is my business here. What they see is what they get, So, I don't want to sell something that, when they come in, that's what they're expecting, So I post just raw footage and I don't edit any of the picture so that they know what to expect when they come in.
Wow.
They won't have like a like a higher expectation or anything. You know, they know
But,
what
but
to.
but it looks really good, like
Yeah.
naturally. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good,
When
good, good.
I first hear for your profile, I was like, wow, she's like professional
Yeah.
on social media.
I love. I mean, I love. You know, in the beginning when I first posing. I mean, having my business and posing
Hmm.
on social media, it was always about my work, before and after pictures and all those kind of stuff, right?
Hmm.
And then one day I'm just like, I started to post little clips of me on my story.
Okay.
And I noticed I have more viewers, right? And I'm like, you know what? I think they kind of like to see a little bit of my background history. And that's when I realized, like, hey, you know what? I mean, some people can relate to my story, you know, or as in like they're a mother, you know, or they're an entrepreneur and they're trying to build their business. And you just don't know who you're motivating at the end of the day as well. So, too, going through my journey, you know. So I started to post little clips and, you know, behind the scene at Hybrid Inc.,
Yeah.
you know. So that's what I started doing more
Yeah,
now.
because I think people buy the person first before
Yeah.
they buy the products or service.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and just from the looks of things,
Hmm.
like beauty, I don't know. I think that's the best marketing tool. I feel like
Yeah,
you're gonna.
I mean, I think so. I mean, obviously, if you're, you know, it's like when you see a lipstick on a female and it looks good on her, that doesn't mean that lipstick is gonna look good on you. You know,
Mhm.
you gotta, you know, really test it out first and see. You know, and that's why it's like you gotta have a consultation with me. You know, and making sure that I am a good artist for you, not just. You know, not just okay. You know, you see me on a gram and she seemed cool or whatever. You got to make sure you like my work as well. So too, and that's what I always remind my clients, you know, that as long as you like my work, you know, then book with me, you know, but you got to make sure you go do my gram first, you know, to make sure that you like my work and, you know, and not thinking like coming in and showing me other people work and think that, you know, we're the same. We're not the same. All artists are different. You know, we all have a different skill set, you
Yeah.
know, so we're not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people, even for video too, for me, a lot
Yeah.
of people think, oh, all videographers the same, all video creators the same.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
like it's like so different.
Yeah.
And I like that you mentioned a little bit before that you only work with people that you connect with. Can you
Yeah,
explain a little bit more?
100%. So when before taking a client, you know, we have obviously we're gonna hop on a call, right? A consultation call. And we have to make sure that, you know, because I'm changing their lives, they're coming to me and putting their trust in me as well. So too, I want to make sure that what they expect is, you know, well, I want to make sure that what they expect, I want to make sure that I can also deliver also too, because this is not a small ticket item, you know,
Yeah.
this is a luxury service, you know, so I want to make sure that we vibe together, you know, and we're going to have like what, 3 hours each session. It could be more, or 4 hours each session. I want to make sure that we vibe, that we're able to, you know, talk and making sure that they're happy at the end of the day. Because if you're going to come, you know, if you want help and you come to me and, you know, you're acting like, you know, like you're superior, that's not going to work for me. You know, I want to make sure that you know, that every client, I treat them the same, you know, but if you're going to come in with a different set of attitude, that's not going to work. Yeah.
I love that because it's a service business.
Correct.
You got to connect. And
Correct.
plus, it's like you want to protect your like energy. You know,
Correct.
Can you actually? You've been an entrepreneur longer than me.
Yeah.
Can you? And I starting to see this too.
Yeah.
A lot. Can you you know, give some advice or expand on this? But how important it is as an entrepreneur to protect your energy from maybe clients or maybe like, you know, people.
You know, you just have to. Honestly, in the beginning, it really bugs me a lot. You know, you hear when you're starting off as an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
you're going to face a lot of negative stuff that people say. And trust me, my journey is not easy. I mean, I have so many, I still remember even friends would say stuff to put you down.
Really?
You know, yeah. And, you know, they'll try to make fun of you and stuff like that. Some people don't even believe in your dreams, you know, and how I do it is that I stay focused on my, you know, focus on my goals, right? And then also, I have to also remember that if that person or that thing or whatever doesn't bring me peace, profit, or purpose, then they got to be let go.
You send them back to the
Yeah.
street?
I mean, I just just go back to the street, go back to wherever you come from, but you're not coming with me,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, that is a phenomenal, like, 5-year journey plus a personal transformation.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, just imagine me having to quit a job that I'm super comfortable at
mhm,
and then starting a business, right? And then also going through a weight loss journey
mhm,
and being a mother of two also too.
yeah.
So it's like it's hard to balance, you know? There's
Right.
moments where my oldest daughter would tell me like, "Hey, you know, you told me
Mhm.
that when you start this business, you'll have more time with me." Oh, I
Oh,
remember it.
damn. Kids don't lie.
That one hits really hard. And I still
Yeah.
remember I was driving
Mhm,
and then she looked over at me and she said to me, she said, "Hey, you know, like you told me that you're going to have more time with
mhm,
me." And I just look at her like look, I gotta do this for us, you
mhm.
know, to better us as well. So too. So, you know, I'm doing the best I can. And that's the only thing I can do right now.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people expect like work-life balance as
Yeah.
an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
and they see the entrepreneur on Instagram only seeing the highlights.
Correct.
Like what are some like, I guess like certain breaking points that almost, maybe have almost taken you away or things like that you want to share?
Mm, that almost take me away from the business
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
um I mean, I there's moments where so many things stress me out and stuff, but I feel like because this business,
Mhm,
I feel like I really built it on my own,
mhm,
and I just keep moving forward. What can I do? When you're building something and you know that there's so much more to do
mhm.
and you're not there yet, and then at the same time you gotta focus on your kids as well, so too. So it's like I try to make them understand. I try to do things with them as well, so too, and making sure at the end of the day they're happy. I mean, 5 year, almost 5 years in. I
Mhm.
mean, I feel like I balance it pretty good.
Yeah.
So
What are some advice you would give, like, parents, entrepreneur parents out there to kind of like help them reach their goals a little bit better? Maybe some experience from you.
mm, honestly, I feel like surround yourself with people that really motivate you and
Mhm,
give you positive feedback.
mhm,
And if you're a mother, make sure you always check in with your kids, making sure that they're okay and making sure that they understand, why you're doing what you're doing,
mhm.
so that they don't feel neglected
So
at the end of the
the
day.
communication is,
100%. Communication is so important
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
I honestly feel like I'm really good at communicating.
I mean, you're phenomenal. Like this is
Yeah.
your first podcast,
Yeah, this is my first podcast, but I speak so loudly of communication
Mhm.
because that's the only thing that, that's how you connect with people, making sure that you feel heard and they feel heard as well. So too. Um, but yeah, communication is definitely
Okay, cool, cool.
important.
Let me go to the next one. All right, so we're gonna talk about just some pillar of lives, and I kind of want your opinion on it.
Yeah.
And obviously you service business, you work with a lot of people, so like what people look for, certain things, insecurities, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I have some like some interesting,
Ooh, okay.
some interesting questions because like a lot of people want to look beautiful, obviously, to maybe attract like girlfriend, boyfriend, thing
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
or
Okay.
partner.
Yeah.
But in the age that we live in right now, there's just so many crazy stuff with like the dating scene and just I don't know.
And so I heard.
And so you heard, yeah. So like what are some like things that standard like that you think like what separate like a man and a boy?
mm, I honestly think that for a man,
Because I want to know this too. Like I'm trying
yeah,
to be the best version of myself,
yeah,
right? And I'm sure a lot of people,
yeah.
like growing up right now and like with everything that's going on, they're like, hey, I
Hmm.
want to be the best version.
Yeah.
What are certain things that like women look in a man that's like, hey, that's a good person?
I think for a woman, honestly, like we want to be heard,
Mm-hmm.
right? We want to be seen. And communication is really important, right, to us.
Mm-hmm.
we want to feel protected as well, so too. So when we're looking for a man, we want someone that can protect us, right? Lead the relationship, making sure that, we want you to be a man. We want to follow your steps as well, so too. We also want to make sure that, you have a job as well, so too, right? You have a dream, and as a woman, when we feel safe in a relationship, we're going to help you achieve that.
Mm. I heard it's like, behind every like great man, it's like a very powerful man.
100%. That is. I'm glad you asked me that question, and I have a story for you.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so growing up, I honestly look up to like my parents a lot because they really, family is really important to my dad. He makes sure that all of us are treated equally, right? And so, my dad is an entrepreneur, but behind him is my mom. And my mom is such a strong woman. She always have his back. Like,
Wow.
I'm talking about always. If he's, when he's down and about or he needs, financial help or whatsoever, my mom she's there. She's definitely his backbone. And I see that growing up. And when I see that, I'm just like, you know what? When I enter a relationship, I want to be like my mom. I want to not that I want a man that is like broken or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I want to make sure that I'm there when he's down, right? And when he's up, I'm also there as well, so too. So yeah, you're right. Behind every successful man, because I feel like my dad is really successful in his business. My mom is
It's the rock that's holding the anchor.
She's the rock.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, that's like, I don't know. There's just so many things that are with modern society, Instagram, like the dating scene is like full of like, a lot of expectation, I would say.
I think so too. I think that maybe I don't know. I think maybe I'm a little bit old school too. I feel like a man should, they lead the relationship, As a woman, I do feel like at times that we do need to be a little bit obedient as well. That's just my take, but I'm a little bit old school, like I said.
Yeah.
We do have to, because at the end of the day, they are the one that protect us, so.
A lot of women now, like they said, they wouldn't even date a man unless he makes 6 figure a year. Like, what is your take on that?
What? Who said that? No, I'm kidding. I don't, I don't even know what to say to that, to be honest. I really don't. I mean, ugh. I wonder why.
Yeah.
I mean, you can help a man, get there as well. So too, if he's good, if he comes from a good home or he have a good heart and there's goals and dreams, you can be the woman to help take him there as well. So too, why not work together on that? So.
Yeah, I think it's just because all the Instagram, like the lifestyles, inflated.
I think so too. Well, I mean, I guess I'm kind of 50-50 on this one because sometimes depend on the age as well. So too, right? It really depends because when you hit like my age, it's a little different. We don't want to babysit anyone. We, I mean, let's just say for me, for example, right? Being an entrepreneur, I'm not trying to build anyone at this moment. I'm trying to build myself, and it's always good to have a partner that that's already building himself, together, then we could build something even better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
'Cause that's the struggle with like, obviously I think there's like two type of people in the world. There's the 9 to 5 safe life normal people, and then
Correct.
there's the entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And I've never met one entrepreneur that's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's like you're betting everything on yourself.
Correct. Correct.
So the mindset, the actions, the discipline, it's all different.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, I mean, if I'm speaking for myself, I do, of course I'm going to expect someone that have like, I should, because
Right.
I know my value. I know my value and I know what I bring to the table. So my partner better have the same thing as well too. The quality should be there. They should have what it takes also too.
As a, woman entrepreneur, what type of mindset or advice would you like to give to, like, women like yourself, or other entrepreneurs starting out in the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Because I noticed, like, from what I've seen, like, as a woman entrepreneur, you kind of have to, like, fight a little bit harder to be in, like, certain position, things like that, because it's like entrepreneurs male dominated.
I think so too. I agree to that. I mean, even in the SMP world,
Really?
I feel that way as well. So too. I mean, a lot of artists, SMP artists, are
Mhm.
males.
Mhm.
And there's only a few of women that actually stands out.
Mhm.
My advice, I mean, for myself,
Mhm.
I just push through it. I mean, the journey is not easy, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people didn't think I was gonna make it this far. I'm not gonna
Wow.
lie to you. I don't think that they even think I was going to make it. Like even my first trainer that taught me how to do SMP,
Mhm.
I didn't. He actually said that to me. That he
What?
actually did. Yeah, he actually said that to me that he don't think I'm gonna make it.
Wow.
And I
Ne-
feel like I outshine him.
never doubt somebody,
You know what? I love it though.
Yeah.
I love I love it when people like give me like say tell me that I can't do something
Mhm.
because you know why?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna prove them wrong.
Wow.
And so I love it. I embrace those stuff now. I really do.
Yeah, yeah.
If it it's just gonna make you it's just going to give you that drive.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just like you want that chip on your shoulder.
Correct, correct. If only they know.
If
If
only-
only haters know that like you're just adding gas, like adding fuel to us,
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's just it's
Like,
helping us.
I don't even understand, like, the way they process. Like you can go on a hater's, like, I don't know. I'm starting to get some right now,
Yeah,
and you just, like, click on their profile,
yeah,
and I'm like, oh, like, there's nothing going on there,
exactly.
and it's like, your mindset is what's making your life not happening. That's why you
Correct,
hate other people.
correct,
And
correct.
yeah. I mean, what's your take on that?
I mean, honestly, I feel like I don't even let it get to me anymore. It
Mm.
used to when I first started, but when you start hitting your goals and start making money,
Hmm.
and start, and working on your dreams and stuff and knowing your priorities, you don't those words, there's no weights to them.
Wow.
So, what is it going to do to me? It
Hmm.
don't pay my bills.
We're just kind of out looking into the future,
Hmm.
and, like, I could tell, like, you have certain quality that will, like, kind of put you maybe the top of the industry. You're just so chill, like,
Yeah?
you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
a lot of artists are, like, very insecure about their crafts,
Hmm.
and I feel like it's not. I'm not saying, like, your work's not good, but it's like it's not the best product that wins. It's
Hmm.
usually, like, the best known product,
Yeah.
and it's like, you know, how do you differentiate yourself on that?
How am I different?
Yeah.
Um, I feel like I'm more personal,
Mm.
right? I'm more personal. And like I said, I know about their story and I make them feel comfortable with me. A lot of my clients tell me that when they come in like they're insecure with themselves.
Mhm.
So I make sure that they're comfortable, making sure that, that they could trust me at the end of the day. I'm not here to bullshit with them about anything,
Mhm.
or try to sell them something that they don't need. I'm
Mhm.
just here to bring back their confidence.
Yeah. I think, like, I mean, confidence takes a whole lifetime to build. Have you ever heard of that?
No,
Really?
no.
Yeah, it takes a whole lifetime to build, and it's not a linear path.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, especially, like, in marketing and entrepreneurship,
Hmm.
having beauty, or at least look like you're put together,
Hmm.
is such a, like, it's like the biggest factor.
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe because I focus on a scalp,
Mm.
right? And these people are losing their hair
Hmm.
and they don't feel good. So when they get the service done, they tell me that, it brings their confidence back. They
Hmm.
feel really good. They feel more happier now. They don't got to wear hats anymore. They were
Yeah,
hiding behind hats.
yeah, yeah.
So they don't, they don't, some have so many collections. They don't even know what to do with it anymore.
Yeah, I used to wear a lot of hats.
There you go.
Like
Yeah.
if someone go like this or like it bumps off,
Yeah.
I like get anxiety.
Exactly. They don't have to worry about that anymore. So I think, getting this procedure done, it's a whole new change for them, so I think it helps a lot with the confidence.
I know on this entrepreneurship journey, there's some time that gets tough, and I learned a lot of lessons already from hearing your story and how fast you were able to change things around in like 5 years. But when times get really tough, what is the backbone that you have that's like pushing you forward?
So as I mentioned that I took 3 courses of SMP in the beginning, right? So my last course, my parents fund that class, right? Because I was just taking courses, like, SMP courses, eyebrow courses, and all those kind of stuff. So, one day I called my mom up. Well, I called my dad, I called my dad up first because, I'm scared of my mom. So I called my dad up and I was like, hey, I'm thinking about quitting. Like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
And I was like, and he have an entrepreneur mindset. He was like, what happened? Why? And I told him, I was like, because it's too hard. I don't think I could do it. I said, and plus, I really want to take this one course, but I can't afford it right now because, we have mortgage to pay. We have, I've done so many courses already, like there's not much more I can do. And then so my parents was like, you know what, we'll fund this class. And so my mom got on the phone and she said, how much does it cost? And then, I told her the amount and I was like, okay, well, but I got to fly there. Then I need a hotel and all this kind of stuff. So my mom, she said to me, she was like, we'll pay for everything and, we'll take care of everything. And she said it to me in Chinese. She said that, she said to me that, 如果你真係想做嘅，你會做最好. Meaning that if this is really something that you want to do, you got to be the best. And I took that and ran with it, because in Asian culture, like they expect you to do, they expect you to be a doctor, or like a nurse or whatever, right? But this is, SMP is completely different, so my mom words really motivate me because she don't even know like how the business is going right now. She just asked me, hey, is it doing good? And I say, yeah, and then she's like, are you making money? That's all they want to know. But if only she knows that, like, I honestly feel like, I'm doing really good, if only she knows. So it's her words that really motivate me that, if you're going to do it, you got to be the best. And I really took that and ran with it.
Wow.
And I didn't stop. I'm still going. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, thank you for sharing this beautiful moment with us. It's, you always, in Asian culture, we always strive so hard to make our parents proud.
Correct.
And it's times can get really difficult too as well. And I don't know. I love my parents. Like
I love my parents, I do. But, what Asian culture is different, right? Like you can't just call them up and be like, hey, I love you. They'll be like, whoa, what happened? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is everything okay? Is your health okay? Like, it's weird.
You can't express love in Asian.
Exactly. It's like, different. It's not like I could express my love with my girls right now. I mean, it's easy because, they're born here, and so, but with my parents, because they're immigrants, right?
Yeah.
And the culture is different, from how they were raised as well, so too. So, you find ways of like showing love to them.
It's not the easiest straightforward.
It's not easy at all. Totally not. But
at the end of the day, it's like, man, they're just so like beautiful, like
correct,
beautiful beings.
Yeah.
And I would trade the world for them.
Exactly. I mean, it's my parents really supported my journey. Really, really supported my journey. And if only they know. If only they know. They don't know yet. Honestly, like now that I'm older, I'm 41. Right? I'm 41 already.
You don't look 41. By
yeah?
the way.
Really? Okay.
Drop
41.
in a comment whatever age you think she looks like.
Stop. I'm 41 already. It's like you get to that age where you don't even care anymore what people think or say.
Hmm.
You're I feel like I'm already halfway of my life already. Am I really gonna live the other half? Like worrying about what people think,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean,
So
that's the biggest thing, like, for like 80% of the people out there,
exactly.
entrepreneur or even like everyday, like, they're
Yeah.
so afraid to be themselves
Hmm.
that like they never got to live a life. Like,
Yeah.
people regret a lot on their
Yeah.
deathbed, and some of the thing that they say, or it's like the saddest thing. It's like, and they're simple too. They're not even crazy.
Correct. I mean, like, listen, I used to remember I worked at a corporate office,
Hmm.
and when you come to work, you have to put a mask on, right?
Hmm.
But this is my business. I mean, I'm not acting all crazy or anything at work, but I'm saying I can be me.
Hmm.
My clients are choosing me because I'm me,
Hmm.
and it's a vibe thing, right? We have respect and everything and trust.
Hmm.
So a lot of times, they choose me for being me,
Hmm.
and I'm not gonna change me.
Right. And that's the advantage of having, like, being an entrepreneur that not a lot of people know. You
Yeah,
you pick your own clients.
correct, correct.
And like, if you're on a roll, you're picking good clients. Your energy and like,
Yeah, exact,
one bad apple can like
exactly,
take.
100%. I
Mhm.
mean, not they have the saying, right? Not
Mhm.
every money is good money. You
Ooh.
right? I mean, everyone know that.
Okay.
So that's why I pick and choose
Hmm.
as well. So too, like, of course, I want to make money.
Hmm.
But of course, at the end of the day, like you just mentioned about that bad apple, someone can just easily mess it up for the rest of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
You do have a program that
mhm.
help people get into the SMP industry.
So I do train people for scalp micropigmentation.
Hmm.
It's a 3-day course. They also get hands-on as well, so too. And I teach them the fundamentals of scalp micropigmentation. And after that 3-day course, I also offer like lifetime membership as well, so too.
Wow.
So any questions or when they get their first client,
Hmm.
they can contact me and come into the studio and I can help them with that.
Hmm.
I'm not going to do all the work, obviously, but I will be there to guide you because I know how it feels to start on a business and you get scared,
Hmm.
so I'll be there to help guide them.
Yeah. Well, what do you see is like the biggest struggle with a lot of like new people that trying to get into this industry?
I think that, taking the course is one thing, right?
Hmm.
But really put in the work.
Hmm.
I think that they struggle with that, after taking, because they see me and they think that, what, it's easy.
Hmm.
Like after I take the course, I can just be just like her. But no, you have to put in the work.
Hmm.
You have to put in the work. You have to find the models. You have to educate people as well. So too, of what is scalp micropigmentation? What is it that you do? Why should people get it?
Hmm.
And so I think that your focus is, a lot of people are lacking putting in the work.
Mm. It's just the persistent to, like, drive through hard times, right?
Correct. You got to be consistent.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what the gym.
Yeah, exactly. With the gym as well. So too, you have to be consistent. I mean, how else are you going to see progress,
Yeah.
right? I mean, because one day, you decided, you know what, I'm gonna open up a business,
Hmm.
and then 3 months you done nothing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
how do you suddenly just say, hey, I'm gonna go back to that business again? No, like
Yeah.
something you gotta really motivate yourself and why.
Yeah.
What is your purpose? I
Wow.
know my purpose for my business, why I do what I do, but
Mhm.
for new entrepreneur, why?
Is there any like anything like fear wise people like have with getting started with you, or like what are some like I guess like pushback that you have like before someone come to you or things like that?
For training or for a procedure?
Training procedure or just mindset in
Mm,
general?
I think there's, a lot of times people don't decided to opt out
Mhm.
because they're afraid that they're afraid of changes.
Ooh,
You
okay,
know?
okay. That's a
Yeah, I
good
mean, like,
question.
how, I mean, honestly, right? We're all afraid of changes,
Mhm.
right? So I feel like sometimes people are too comfortable where they're at. I mean,
Mhm.
I was so comfortable working my 9 to 5 job,
Mhm.
and when I choose to open a business for myself, like I was really, really afraid,
Mhm.
you know, and but I knew that I had to make that change because that change is going to make me better. So that's why I made that change to be an entrepreneur and open up my business, and life been better.
Did you feel like ever since you started entrepreneurship, like your life is your life, and when you're
Oh,
at
100%. I feel like I have a voice,
okay,
in my life now. Before when you work, or I mean when you go to your job, right? You're putting on a mask, But when you have when you make that change for yourself, it seemed like, it, you have a voice for yourself after that, right? You have your own identity now.
yeah, I feel like the last like 3 years for me, it felt like 30 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just there's just so many different levels I have to like break in order to go to the next one, and
Correct.
every level costs everything from the last one.
Correct. I mean, it's true though, right? If
Yeah.
if you want, sometimes a new chapter costs you your old life,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a saying, and that is true.
Mhm.
You just have to be brave enough to take that step.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah. Like a lot of time, like it's a people like are afraid of things going wrong, and then sometimes like I'm afraid that, oh, what if things go too well, you know?
I like my journey
Uh-huh.
for my business.
Yeah.
Oh, the road was rocky.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really, really rocky and stuff, and things did go wrong, but I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
I embrace the journey. If anything, when things go wrong, I learn from it, and I know not to do it again, or or a different approach next time.
Yeah.
So
Like based on that, like how important is it to have a mentor instead of just trying to wing it yourself?
I feel like I did hire mentors to help guide me through it and change my mindset. And also, like, I watch podcasts as well,
you-
too. I watch podcasts also too, you guys, and I love it. It helps a lot. Like podcasts like this,
Yeah.
You never know who you're helping out there.
Oh, no, for real?
Yeah, you don't know. There's probably someone watching right now, and what our conversation is helping them as well. Motivating someone.
Yeah.
Helping them make that change.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the first step will roll,
Correct.
Like they said the path will illuminate as you walk on it. Because in the beginning, I'm overthinking everything.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
Are you overthinker? I feel like I'm an overthinker as well. So too, I think of all outcome, but I wouldn't change that about me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because when a situation arises, and it's not what you expect, you know how to handle that already.
Wow.
So
You're gonna inspire a lot of people.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
What is your short-term goal for your business right now? And we'll talk about the long-term goal, but what's your short-term goal? What's the move that's coming up? Anything exciting?
I'm heading to, I want to, for myself, I want to travel more.
Okay.
And do, I'm actually going to Vietnam
What?
in July.
Okay.
They're having PMU SMP conference going on, and I will be a speaker and a judge over there.
What?
So I'm excited about that. I heard that Vietnam is, it's going to be hot there, and
Yeah.
it's going to be fun. So I'm excited about that journey.
The only advice I could give you is
What?
don't buy any mosquito repellent from here.
Really?
Buy it over there
Why?
because it doesn't repel the mosquito over there.
Oh my God. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I didn't. I guess I'm gonna get some over there then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what a whole like circle, right?
Yeah.
You started, now you're judging, and you're
Yeah.
like a speaker. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
It's exciting. It's exciting. I mean, I'm telling you, like it's a long journey, and I wouldn't change a thing about it.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm excited for you. I'm excited to see you on stage.
Yeah.
For that, because I spoke on a couple of stages before. It's so cool. Such a like.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And I still get nervous on every podcast. Like you know what I'm talking
Do
about?
you? I mean, you're doing a good job.
Like
honestly.
Like, it doesn't go away. Like getting scared to get on content, even on my phone.
Yeah.
But it's just like my goal is to like make a positive impact. If this is gonna, whatever. You see me, I turned red earlier.
Hey, I'm here for a reason.
I know.
I saw your clip, and I'm here.
Yeah, I know. But it's like it's just so crazy. People are buying like exotic cars off of our content.
That's, I hope I'm the next one.
What were you gonna
No, I'm
get?
kidding. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know.
You
I
look
don't,
like a Rolls Royce lady.
really?
Yeah.
If you see me rolling, it's because of this podcast, you guys.
Okay. What is
All
your
right.
long-term goal for your business?
Okay.
Mhm.
So my long-term goal is to build, obviously have a team,
Mhm.
and then also have more clients, obviously changing more lives.
Mhm.
And I do want to continue. I mean, having courses for scalp micropigmentation because I
Mhm.
know it's still the unknown yet, you know,
Mhm.
and I feel like it's still growing, right? It's still going to be around for many, many years, you know?
Yeah.
And also I know that a lot of people are like struggling with having jobs and stuff right now because AI is taking over
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So I know that AI is not going to take away
No,
my
I
job.
don't think so.
Not at all. Not a chance.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much for being part of our show today.
thank
And
you.
like it's not even I didn't even
This
feel like
is
it's your first podcast.
this
I
is
feel like
so
you
fun, you guys. This is so fun. You guys have to
yeah,
you guys just have to do it with him.
I feel like it's not even your first podcast. I feel like you've done this before.
Really?
Yeah.
No, this is my first podcast.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations on your journey and I appreciate you and I'm looking forward to see what the next big thing's gonna happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Oh.